Okay, in this video, I'm going to walk through the Unit 3 study guide with you. So let's look at the first problem. So it's graphing, so we want to solve by graphing. So I'm going to pull up my calculator. I'm going to go to y equals, and that formula, that equation was negative 6x squared minus 12x. I'm going to hit graph. Now I see this nice pretty parabola. If for some reason you don't see this, please remember that you can go to zoom and then go to 6. Go down to 6, or you can just select 6 and hit enter, and it should take you back to a nice standard window. So I'm going to hit, if I want to find the zeros, I need to go to the calculate menu. So I'm going to hit second, trace, and of course I want to select 2. I want to find the 0. Now I always like to start from the farthest left point. Remember that we graph from left to right, we read from left to right. So this is going to be the left bound of this particular 0. Enter. Then I'm going to go to the right of the 0 and hit enter, and then enter again, and I get a 0 at negative 2. I still need to find this second 0, so I'm going to hit second, trace, go back to 2 for 0. Now this time, as I'm going through, I come to the left side first, so enter, to the right side, enter. So I have another 0 at 0. Remember, as long as these are not fractions, you can see them in your table. You can go to second table. There is a 0 at 0, and I can go up to negative 2. This may take a while depending on the parabola. And again, if they're not whole numbers, you won't see them here. So just make sure that you know both ways, that you know the keystrokes. Okay? So that means on my line, I'm going to write negative 2 and 0. Okay, so let's look at the next type. So this is the square root property. So remember, the idea behind the square root property is to get the square term isolated so that I can use the square root operator to solve. So remember, when you are simplifying, we do PEMDAS in order. When we are solving, we do PEMDAS in reverse order. So I'm going to add and subtract first. So I'm going to subtract my 7 from both sides. So I have 4 times x plus 1 squared is equal to 320. Then I'm going to divide by 4. So I have x plus 1 quantity squared is equal to